It's a federal law designed to protect immigrants from spousal abuse. But in this heightened climate of immigration, many people say this is deportation.
Foreign spouses are alleging domestic violence, but many American men say it's the law that's being abused. Here's investigative reporter Liz Wagner.
Jess and Raj, nearly 500,000 immigrants marry Americans each year, but sham marriages can also offer an open door into the U.S. Tonight you'll hear from a Bay Area man who says a well-intentioned law stopping violence against women is being used to game the immigration system.
To be the typical
way in Kiev, Ukraine. He was there in job in Afghanistan, where Ed Dorsanio met a blonde bombshell. They hit it off and started dating long distance.
I'm someone to share life with once I get out of where I was.
A year later, post and brought her home to the North Bay, where they got married. But the ink on their marriage license was barely dry. Dorsanio says all intimacy stopped. In a week, his wife moved out of the bedroom and wanted access to his bank accounts. He says he smelled a scam.
It was horrible. It was having to come to the realization that, oh no, it's not only your dream not coming true, the nightmare is beginning.
He believes his Ukrainian bride used him for a green card. Marriage is one of the shortest paths to citizenship, and he thinks she knew it. Just 3 months after they tied the knot, Dorsanio filed for divorce. His ex-wife left the state, but he later learned she cited abuse by my U.S. citizen spouse on a petition to stay in the country.
Did you ever abuse your wife?
Never touched her in a violent or aggressive manner. Never.
Emotionally?
Similar to what other Americans have told NBC Station abuse, some immigrants are gaming the system to remain in the U.S. They point to a law called the Violence Against Women Act, or VAWA. It's set up to help abused immigrants petition for a green card. With immigration fraud investigator believes many people are exploiting that law and filing false claims.
Yes, I see it almost on a daily.
37 years working in federal immigration. Now he's a private investigator and says he's been contacted by 2,000 people like Dorsanio. Sampson said to both sides, but that doesn't happen since they don't have a say.
Powerless to stop it, defend it, or even submit evidence that would exonerate him.
Government data shows petitions filed in the past 10 years. And while a 2012 congressional report attempted fraud through VAWA remains an ongoing concern.
It's absolutely not the case.
Eleanor Zwinger is a senior staff attorney with the International Institute of the Bay Area, which provides legal services to immigrants. The nonprofit has helped hundreds of foreign spouses file VAWA petitions.
Letter, and then it's all good. It's a very, very serious and thorough process for the applicant and also on the immigration side.
She says immigrants must show credible evidence of abuse. And as to concerns Americans can't tell their side of the story, Zwinger says they don't need to. They're not on trial. Way to file and flee without alerting their abusers.
And can be a threat to the victims' lives.
Dorsanio believes he has evidence. A private investigator found a woman Dorsanio identified as his ex-wife but Dorsanio says she marked no on an immigration form asking if she'd been a prostitute.
Well, the scam continues.
And now he's on the hook financially. A federal judge says he's still required to support her after she sued. Attorneys for Dorsanio's ex-wife declined to comment, citing pending litigation and confidentiality. It's unclear what her legal status is in the U.S. Dorsanio is trying to move on.
Which is just intangible, but it's harsh.
The Violence Against Women Act is up for reauthorization in Congress in just 2 weeks. It originally passed in 1994 with overwhelming bipartisan support. Tells us it adjudicates all petitions fairly on a case-by-case basis to determine if they meet standards required. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Liz. If you have a story for Liz or anyone in the investigative, visit our website, NBCBayArea.com/investigations.